It is finally been announced, guys. Beyondheim's official release date is here, and we have literally put together absolutely everything of what you need to know about this brand new map, which I'm about to show you guys the release date. If you think it's a long way away, well, it's definitely not. It's coming next week, everybody, and it is coming day one to the LoadedCrysis Cluster. I am so excited, and of course, if you want to come and join us for launch day next week, the link to our Discord is down below. We'll be opening up the map straight away as soon as it is available. I'm so excited, and the best part of it is this map is completely free and created by Nekatus. So we're going to go through all of the news you guys need to know. If you do enjoy today's video, feel free to drop a like and subscribe, and let's get in with it. But just a quick rundown before we jump into the release date next. Beyondheim is a 144 km² size Nordic, cold Nordic fantasy. Very Skyrim inspired. Fimbulwinter weather with map-wide snowfall, and if you want to see the map-wide snowfall and the way it works, my last video earlier, I think it was like 5 days ago, on this map shows a teaser that Nekatus posted out with how it changes within the season, like how it will snow, it will get really like thick snow, and then over time as it gets a bit warmer it will melt. It's amazing. It is completely, it's an unofficial free modded map. Custom bosses, custom OSD versions, custom player and structure skins are planned to come later on, and we now know the release date, so let's jump into it. So Nekatus has officially posted that he plans to release Beyondheim on next Monday, August 3rd, evening CEST? What time zone is that? I don't even know, but I'm guessing this means late if you're in the UK. And I am so excited. Monday, the 3rd of August, literally this time next week, as this video goes live, we should be able to play Beyondheim. I cannot wait for it, and when we go through all of this news, you guys are really going to see how amazing this map's going to be. There's so much that I've not even shown yet. There's so much that Nekatus has shown us, and there's going to be all different types of things, and it's actually going to be an extremely hard map. It's not going to be easy. That he said he's going all in on the difficulty. So next Monday, August 3rd, we will be playing this new map. Anyway, we're going to dive into some really exciting stuff, and I think the first thing we had to do is just a beautiful morning on Beyondheim. Extremely Skyrim inspired. For those people that love Lord of the Rings, love Skyrim, Nekatus' maps are the ones for you. This is going to look beautiful, and just to let you know, it's about 45 to 50% complete on official launch next week, so it won't be fully completed, but they will plan to release updates to it over time. I did not think that this was going to launch before the Astraeos final update, but it is. On Beyondheim, you will find 3 different merchants with different jobs and different things to sell and buy. For the first release, there will be a blacksmith, farmer, and a hunter. More to come at a later point. So look at this. As you're going around the world, you will find different merchants with different jobs, and apparently he's been working really hard, Nekatus, on this merchant system, and there's more that we can actually go and let's see what this person says. Butcher that buys tames, price goes down if you flood the market with the same thing, goes back up over in game. Sell your raptor to him before someone else does. Need a way to identify a fresh tame. He says, I would like to do that, but my merchant system is very simple because of the lack of skills on my side. But it still sounds super exciting, to be honest, to have a little bit of a merchant system going on over there. Not to worry you guys too much. I'm already sorry for what I've done to the deep sea on Beyondheim. You will hate it. And Vino said, if there is a reason for me to go down there, no matter how hard you make it, I will like it. And he says there is. So I'm interested to see what's going to be in the deep sea, but we have actually seen one of the creatures that is going to be in the sea on Beyondheim. So we will get to that, but before that, working on a merchant, in this case the blacksmith, which can be found on Beyondheim to exchange resources for gold coins, which can be spent to buy blueprints. Let me know what you think about this idea, and Dolly actually said cool AF. So in terms of blueprints, there's going to be a brand new currency added, which is gold coins, and there'll be certain blueprints that you can buy within this market, which is another way to get blueprints that isn't with the helicopterians. So let's give this a watch. I don't think there's any sound to it. Wow, this actually looks like this is not ARK. Like, you know, this is, it feels so. Sell metal ore. Oh, so you sold it and you get gold coins. And then there's a loot crate, which, greetings survivor looking for a trade, which you get a loot crate, tier 3 loot crate, and you get, is that, but that's normal items, but he's thinking about doing blueprints with it. I mean, that is really cool. I love the idea of that, because obviously, you know, people get their own blueprints the way they do, you know, and but having another way is always cool. At the moment, Beyondheim is 7.57 gigabytes of PC and 5.5 gigabytes of console, but it includes the major files for the whole map already. It won't grow double in size when it's done. So it looks like for, you know, the entire map, that's what you'll have to download on launch day next week. So when we put it live, we'll have to download this on our server as well, so it will take a little while for this to actually get prepared and ready for the server. And when that's ready, you guys will then, when you want to jump into the map, you will then need to download this mod first. Now, I would recommend, more than anything, if you're looking to transfer over to it, download the mod first. So if you're in the LoadedCrysis Cluster, you want to be able to transfer over to Beyondheim, leave the map, go download the mod first, get that installed, because once that's installed, you won't have any issues. If you transfer and you haven't downloaded it, things can go wrong quite easily. A deep dive into Bjornheim's ocean, the sapphire trenches, and look at this. This is a dive into where is apparently meant to be fairly dangerous. We've got boats, old boats that used to be sailing the seas on Bjornheim and now definitely aren't, as they're at the bottom of the ocean in the deep dive into it. And there's meant to be a lot in the oceans of Bjornheim, which is very, very exciting, and I'm about to show you that very soon, because there's a first look at some of the creatures. But before that, we're going to dive into something we have shown already, but I really wanted to read through this. We're not going to read through the teaser, because the teaser we did do in our last video, but it's really nice. It's like kind of a background story to the map. But anyway, so it's he basically goes on to say that, you know, he can develop and update the map as much as he wants without any time frames from Wildcard and Astraeos, which is really exciting. 40 to 50% of the map is ready. It's a Fimbulwinter. There's one boss fight to start things off, 3 artifact caves, there's OSDs, custom artifact equipment for your character exclusive to the Bjarnheim map, griffin nests, and many cool points of interest across the map. In terms of the later updates, more parts of the map will be accessible, more bosses, caves, and artifact equipment, custom alpha variants, and then whatever comes to his mind. He doesn't want to have strict plans overall, since he wants to have a fun project here, so soon I'm going to talk to you about possible player or structure skins, but it's low priority. If you want an idea about the size of the map so far, of what's ready and what's complete, on the screen right there you can see half of this. This is everything that's going to be available on day 1, 50% of the map there, 40 to 50% of the map, and here's the other part of the map, which is going to be ready later on. Already, it's a huge amount of map that's going to be available to us, which is really nice. Lots to explore, lots of new base spots, and whenever it's Nekatus, you know it's going to be good. Well, creature reveal, short teaser of the gentle whale calling the oceans of Beyondheim its home. It's a non-tameable roaming creature, especially made for improving the overall ocean ambience sound, since you will hear it on very high distance. I'm kind of gutted it's not tameable, but I do like the idea of having the this in the ocean, because again, if you're just having a peaceful time, maybe sailing a ship or whatever, and you decide to go for a dip and you hear the ocean, the whale make a lovely ocean noise, I will definitely love that kind of aspect. It makes the ocean feel alive. He said, oh, that's what Nekatus said. Makes the ocean feel more alive and also haunting. It's very work in progress, still buggy here and there. Will be fixed for release, of course. And yes, Atlas, Gentle Whale, my little Atlas, Hateless. So yeah, it's from Atlas. Just a little, yeah, just a little bit sad it's not tameable, but yeah, very, very cool still. But on top of this, Dune, why does he always do these names? I love them, but I can't say them. Dune, that, to me, this says Dunia. Dunia. Dunia? Will be the first map guardian of Beyondheim. Prepared to fight this massive Megalosaurus, survive his lightning attacks, and bring the loot home. This, I don't think this is the boss fight, if I'm correct. Oh, look, he's got survivors. He's got survivors on his horns. Ugh. I mean, he says this is a map guardian, so I don't know whether this is just a guardian and not a boss. I'm not too sure. This is going to answer a lot of questions. So, when we were doing the last video, we were reading through about apparently there is going to be certain things that roam around the map, especially at night. People said to me, Dom, what if they're white walkers? You're correct. As you can see, deadly cold is not the only danger on Beyondheim. While Fimbulwinter, the realms tear up and hell runners are able to hunt everything alive on the map, including you and your tames. They're not called white walkers, but they're called hell runners. So you better make sure your base has a good defense. They will appear all over the map. There is no safe spot, so get prepared. So, anyone in the LoadedCrysis Cluster, unfortunately, I won't be able. We won't be able to protect you from the hell runners. This is going to be on you. You're going to have to make sure you've got some defenses. And I know this is like kind of mini PvP in a way, because even though it's going to be PvE, you're kind of going to have to defend your base as you would at least a little bit for a PvP attack. Because depending on where you're built and depending on how many of these are going to spawn, be prepared, because this is going to be terrifying. And then finally, guys, oh no, we already covered that bit. So that is everything. That is everything I needed to compile together for you guys to get you prepared for launch day. It is launching, as we said, next Monday, August 3rd, and there is going to be so much content. As I mentioned, if you're looking to play this map on day one, the link to the LoadedCrysis Cluster is in the description down below. Come and join everyone. We've just had Genesis. We're still in the month of the Genesis launch. And then next, did we think a month later Beyondheim would be coming? No, I did not. But it's happening. And alongside that will also be the Astraeos final update later in the month. Oh, it's content packed, isn't it, guys? Catch you in the next one.